Hello children, how are you today? Hope you all are fine. Have you watched the earlier lesson? That is true height. You might have understood that determination, dedication and discipline will make us a successful person in any field. Today, children, we are going to learn a simple poetry, that is, what is a player. Before going to that lesson, let us objectives of this lesson. Children, at the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand and appreciate the poem, and you will be able to understand the thought and imagination contained in the poem. You will be able to appreciate the rhyme, rhythm and style of the poetry. Children, you have understood the objectives of this session. Now, before going to watch a video clip about the poetry, let us see the glossary. Glossary. What is a player? Give up. It is a verb that means cease making an effort or admit defeat or leave. For instance, he does not give up easily. Defeat. It can be used as a verb that means win a victory over someone in a battle or other contest, or overcome or beat. For example, Garibaldi defeated the Napoleon army. It can be used as a noun that means an instance of defeating or being defeated. For example, it is a 6-wicket defeat. Buzzer. It is used as noun that means an electrical device that makes a buzzing noise and is used for signaling. We use buzzer to sign. Whine. It is used as verb that means give or make a long high pitched complaining cry or sound. For example, a player does not whine about playtime. Ponder. It is also used as a verb that means think about something carefully, especially before making a decision or reaching a conclusion. Example, a player does not ponder about failing. Chicken out. It can be used as a verb that means to decide not to do something because of fear. Example, a player does not chicken out. Now, children, let us know something about the poetess who wrote the poetry, What is a Player? Her name is Jessica Taylor. Jessica Taylor was born in Louisiana, USA. She is a young poetess. She has developed her love for music and poetry at an early age. Most of her poems have focused on emotional issues with an emotional touch. Loneliness, I miss you, I hate and I am worried are some of her popular poems. Children, till now you have learnt something about the poetess and some glossary. Now, let us watch how to read this poetry watching some video clip. Here we go.
What is a player? A player is one who doesn't give up at the sight of defeat, but learns from their mistakes and puts them beneath. A player is one who doesn't give up at the sound of the buzzer, always giving what they have from one side of the court to the other. A player is one who doesn't whine about their playtime. Because a player knows it's an unacceptable crime. A player is one who practices game speed, always keeping in mind that their shots are not guaranteed. A player is one who doesn't settle for anything less, even knowing that they're not the best. They will be the ones you see outside practicing. Day or night, rain or shine. They are the ones running on hurt ankles, admitting they're fine. A player is one who has a strong, sensible mind. Never pondering about failing, only contemplating prevailing. A player is one who doesn't chicken out, who wants to be in the game when everything counts. Now, that is a true player. True player. What is a player? A player is one who doesn't give up at the sight of defeat, but learns from their mistakes and puts them beneath. A player is one who doesn't give up at the sound of the buzzer, always giving what they have from one side of the court to the other. A player is one who doesn't whine about their playtime, because a player knows it's an unacceptable crime. A player is one who practices game speed, always keeping in mind that their shots are not guaranteed. A player is one who doesn't settle for anything less, even knowing that they're not the best. They will be the ones you see outside practicing. Day or night, rain or shine. They are the ones running on hurt ankles, admitting they're fine. A player is one who has a strong, sensible mind. Never pondering about failing, only contemplating prevailing. A player is one who doesn't chicken out, who wants to be in the game when everything counts. Now, that is a true player. True player.
Children, till now you have watched the poetry video clip and you might have understood the poetry. Now, let us watch a video clip of some students speaking about the poetry and what is a player. Here we go.
A player is one who knows every minute is not the best. A player is one who practices regularly. A player is one who doesn't lie. A player is one who accepts her failure. A player is one who be honest. A player is one who doesn't ponder about failing. A player is one who knows that winning is not guaranteed. A player is one who follows game rules. A player is one who does not settle for anything less. A player is one who does not give up. A player is one who practices game speed. A player is one who learns from mistakes. A player is one who admits her failures. A player is one who be helpful. A player is one who is obedient. A player is one who doesn't chicken out. A player is one who doesn't complain playtime. A player is one who admits the hurts. A player is one who doesn't complain on other players. A player is one who concentrates on game. A player is one who becomes strong and sensible. A player is one who is not fraudulent.
Children, have you watched the children speaking on what is a player? Did you get them? Yes. Do you want to say something about what is a player? Discuss in your classroom and say in front of the class. Now children, there may be some do's and don'ts while playing any game, don't they? Yes. Let us see children speaking on do's and don'ts while playing a game. Are you ready? Here we go.
A player should not be cheat. He should not be negligent. He should not be silly. He should not be negative. He must not criticize others. He must not lose confidence. He must be confident. He should be positive.
He should maintain team spirit. He has to take responsibility.
He should not quarrel with others. He should not be angry. Our players must follow the game rules. He should respect other players.
Children, till now you have watched the poetry, glossary and video clips on what is a player spoken by the children and the do's and don'ts something spoken by the children, and now let us come to comprehension session. How far you have comprehend the poetry, let us discuss with some questions. Children, answer these questions discussing with your friends and teachers. Who is the poet of this poetry? What qualities does a player should have? Which game do you like the most? What is a player in your opinion? List the qualities of a true player. Why should a player practice all the time? Children, you can write your own poetry. When you feel something emotional on a particular situation, you can pen down then. For instance, in this poetry, the poetess used a particular syntax, one who, so that you can replace some words in the poetry and write your own poetry, like what is a mother, what is a brother, what is a student, and what is a teacher. Would you like to try it? Try to write your own poetry and discuss with your friends, finally display in your classroom. Children, at the end of this session, I would like to say that you might have understood the poetry What is a Player, which is written by Jessica Taylor. You know, she is a young poetess and you are the young children. Try to write one more. Thank you.